Across the U.S., local elected officials are signing secrecy agreements with corporations to avoid speaking publicly about data centers, solar farms, petrochemical plants, and other controversial projects. Developers and local governments that want to avoid public debates with residents have increasingly employed non-disclosure agreements as a tactic to keep things quiet and out of the press until deals are complete, according to observers of the industry. An NBC News investigation in October found that in a majority of 30 data center projects examined nationally, local governments signed non-disclosure agreements with the developers. They often worked with shell companies to further conceal the identity of the companies behind the projects. The use of what are essentially gag orders has become increasingly common in states including Louisiana, Virginia, Pennsylvania, and Indiana. One example is in Ascension Parish, Louisiana, south of Baton Rouge. When local elected officials began negotiating to remove an historically black community beside the Mississippi River for a 17,000-acre industrial complex, the officials signed a non-disclosure agreement promising to protect the secrecy of the project, according to documents obtained by Oil and Gas Watch News. In the agreement signed with Louisiana Economic Development on September 19, 2024, the chairman of the parish council and others in local government promised to respect the confidentiality of any conversations or meetings in which you may participate and will keep confidential anything discussed. The non-disclosure agreement, or NDA, infuriated some residents who are now in court challenging them. The residents are angry their elected representatives won't be able to answer important questions about a major development project that is receiving at least $600 million in taxpayer subsidies. They are trying to withhold information from the community, said the Reverend Harry Joseph, a pastor and vice president of Rural Roots, Louisiana, a local nonprofit. For an elected official to sign an NDA is just wrong because we elected them on our behalf and not to try to do things under the table. Emma Wagner, communications director with Louisiana Economic Development, defended the state's frequent use of NDAs, saying they protect proprietary business information while companies evaluate potential investments. To learn more about local governments signing secrecy agreements regarding major projects, visit news.oilandgaswatch.org.